Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another follower question, which is actually a pretty common one, and that is about free apps. So today I have 4 free apps recommendations. So let's get started. Free app number 1, Kanji Teacher. So Kanji Teacher works very similar to Anki, but it already has all the kanji already in there, and it is divided with the JLPT levels, which is very helpful. You can use a kind of like flashcard type of deal where you can learn the kanji, or maybe with the definition, or maybe with the different on and kun readings. So that makes it pretty cool. The other piece to that is, like I mentioned, is very similar to Anki, so it makes that memory type of flashcard and having that spaced repetition built in it, so that makes it a pretty cool app. Alright, so now let's go to app number 2. App number 2 is actually my favorite dictionary of all, and that is called Imiwa. Imiwa, yes, it is a dictionary, but it's not just a regular dictionary, because what you can do with that is look at the vocabulary that you're searching, and you can look at the specific kanji. So by looking at that, you can see the radicals, you can see like a small video with the stroke order, which makes it pretty cool. It also gives you on readings, kun reading, and similar kanji. So a lot of times whenever I want to see, okay, what is this similar to, or the reading, or where, the different composition of the kanji, that's exactly the tool that I use, Imiwa. Right, now let's go on app number 3, and this is Todai Japanese. It is a great tool, and I have shown it in previous videos, if you have watched those videos before. This app, it is for reading. Yes, news, Japanese news for reading. But the pretty cool thing is, for one, it is divided into JLPT levels, and even if you're not familiar with JLPT, it means that it's divided into elementary, beginner, but also advanced. And it has the listening piece to it, so you're able to read while following the listening, which makes it pretty cool. And then it also has the vocabulary underlined, and you can look at it, you can see the definition of the vocabulary, the reading of that new word, and then you can always just study and write down those new words that you have. So it is pretty cool to practice the reading, the different vocabulary, and you are able to start seeing those kanjis over and over again, as we have mentioned before. Now we go on app number 4, and this one might be hated by a lot of people, but for kanji it could be pretty cool, and that is Duolingo. In case you didn't know, Duolingo has these pieces where you can practice kanji, hiragana, katakana as well. And what makes it so cool is that it has the kanji, it kind of makes you write it again and again with proper stroke order, which we all know that is very critical. And we have that along with a lot of vocabulary, so you can see it, and it has different levels. So you do need to unlock the levels, and the only way that you can do it is by doing the actual practice of Duolingo and with the grammar sections. But once you unlock the levels, then you're able to practice it and over again, and finally learn all those kanjis, which makes it pretty cool. So if for some people Duolingo doesn't necessarily work for the grammar piece or the memorization piece, maybe you can give it a shot for the kanji piece. I definitely recommend it. I have found it very helpful. I do a quick lesson every day, so it's just that kind of little reminder in my head of kanji. And that's it, guys, for the free apps. If you happen to have a cool app that I need to check out and add for maybe another video, please write it in the comments. I would really love to know what kind of apps you've been using and what you have found helpful for kanji studies, so that way we can all share together in this community. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a like to this video. I would greatly appreciate it. Yay!